Hey guys, how's it going? Culprit here, and tonight I just want to do a quick little video. It's actually going to be quicker commentary. The video will go on a little longer. You guys can just watch the end in all its glory if you'd like. It is a TDM match on Caspian border. I'm using the AK-74M. I'm not sure. I think I switched back and forth between the heavy barrel and the flash suppressor. Basically, my role you'll see is I played super slow. I was just trying to de-sniper because it just the enemy team was full of snipers, and that's all they wanted to do was sit in the back corners of the map and snipe. So I tried to take their own game and one-up them on it using the AK-74M, and I had a pretty good success with it. It's a little slower than I like to play. Even there's one spot it gets a little campy, but you really didn't have any choice, especially as the game dragged on and a lot of the cover was destroyed. You just kind of had to find cover and post up and try to get the kills. So I hope you enjoy that gameplay. That'll just be going on in the background. What I want to talk about tonight was, my initial reactions to the patch as that launched today. And also my thoughts on Premium, as now we have the official word on Battlefield Premium that was disclosed today with the press conference. So I'm going to be talking about Premium towards the end, but for right now I'm going to first address the patch, and I'm going to kind of talk about what the common reaction seems to be. I got a lot of this opinion from the Company 008 public Skype channel that we all kind of hang out in, and we just so you guys know, we have a Skype channel. And it's just a Company 008 public channel. You kind of have to be invited in, but as long as you just kind of make yourself known, somebody can invite you in. And it's a text chat channel. A lot of people hear Skype and they think it's audio and you have to have a microphone. No, it's really just it's a group text message that anybody can get involved in. It's really great. Everybody's sharing links, sharing files, sharing whatever the case may be. So I mean, if you're interested at all, please contact me or contact Admiral or Planet Bob or whomever. And I know some of you guys even on consoles are like, why would that fit me? It's really just like-minded guys hanging out, and it's slowly growing as we find like-minded people that like to play the game the same way we do. A lot of the times from a PC perspective, yeah, a lot of like game groups will spawn out of there. We'll be like, all right, I'm about to jump on. Two other guys will be like, yeah, I'm in, and then they'll go off to their own little Skype chat room and they'll go off and play. But to you console guys, especially if you guys might work maybe at a job where you're on a computer a lot, it's definitely something to check out. And it's where a lot of the main characters you see in a lot of my videos come from and where they hang out. So I haven't really spoken too publicly about that, but I wanted to get that out there for you guys. But anyway, I digress. Back to the patch. Most of what I'm hearing is very good things, which is great. Like I said, this was a smaller patch. They focused on what was broken it seemed, and that's all they fixed, which is great. That's what I was hoping they would have done with the last patch. The reviews are pretty good. Suppression seems to be good. It's not obviously back to where it was pre-patch, but it's somewhere in the middle. From what I understand, and the limited play I did, I don't feel the random accuracy. That's going to take some time though to really digest and get in there. You're still hindered in your eye, your vision and things like that. And it does affect you. It makes it harder to shoot, but you are able to overcome that if you're a skilled player, and therefore get your crosshairs on the target and kill him, because your bullets will go where you aim. Another thing that people really seem to be liking, the devices are going very quickly. I've heard somebody, I believe it was Laserlord, was actually in the chat saying he feels like he has sleight of hand when he's putting down gadgets. For you guys who don't know, sleight of hand's a perk in Call of Duty. And it really does. It does include med packs and all that stuff, which I wasn't even aware of when I made the other video. So that's pretty cool. I die a lot when I'm putting down med packs. I die a lot when I'm trying to get a revive off. I die a lot when I'm throwing down ammunition. And obviously with the recon, this will help with tugs and mavs and all those types of things. So that's good. It's a good thing. It leaves the player less vulnerable and able to fight, and that's what we all want. As far as the other things, smoke seems to last a lot longer, which is nice. There's a new grenade launcher. It shoots pretty much a grenade, but it doesn't destroy on impact. So I'm not really sure where I'm going to use this yet as a tool. That's going to take some playing and some trial and error. It doesn't seem to shoot it very far, so I don't know. Again, I can't really figure out what role it'll have. You guys, if you've thought it out a little more, please let me know, because it just seems to me it'd be just as easy to throw a grenade. But I mean, maybe this is a way to have more grenades on hand. So I don't know. It's something that's going to take some play testing, obviously. As far as other things, everybody's kind of commenting. A lot of things feel smoother. I can't really comment to that too much. I didn't get much play time with it. Everybody says, a couple guys say that the vehicles are a lot smoother, that kind of stuff. But I think in general, everybody's saying the guns feel a lot better. I've heard that the FAMAS is back to being really kick-ass. as far as in a gunfight, it's, you know, obviously everybody knows about its rate of fire, everybody knows about its accuracy, that type of thing. But, you know, it doesn't change the fact to me that it has a very small magazine and it has a very long reload time. So it's still a no-go for me. But, I mean, and I say this, and I don't say it derogatorily, it's a noob gun. What does that mean? It's going to help that new player win one-on-one gunfights. Because it's a faster fire weapon, and it's going to make you win. But the problem is, once you start trying to go 1v2, or, you know, rapid succession kills where you're rushing around, the gun just does not work. And I just don't see it working in a close quarters and DLC environment. It's just the reload is too long, and you're going to get... I can't tell you how many times you'll probably get killed while reloading. So, you know, while they did buff it back to make it a little less hindered, it's still, to me, not going to be a main gun. I just don't see it. Otherwise, I think everything else has gotten pretty good reviews. You know, obviously, it's very soon to be talking about, you know, too detail. I just want to do a quick reaction for you guys. So let me know what you think on the patch. I'm kind of curious what you guys are really kind of liking. Not liking, obviously, the M26 dart has been fixed. I have not seen any iteration of it. I don't know if has anybody tried laying prone on it to make sure they coded that out too. But yeah, I haven't seen that at all, but I hadn't seen that much on PC to begin with in the last couple weeks, but it's good to get that out of there. So let's move on to Battlefield Premium. This was the big announcement today by EA and DICE, and to be honest with you, I was disappointed. They really didn't announce anything we didn't know. Now, obviously, everything we knew was through leaks, it wasn't official. But, I mean, they just, I don't know, they don't give us any information. They throw flashes and shiny things and bells and whistles, but they don't tell us anything official. And we still, all we know about the last two DLCs are that one takes place after the earthquake. That, you know, the way I took it was it takes place after the earthquake that happens in the campaign. That's it, though. That's all they told us. It's set in a time immediately after the earthquake. And the other one, I believe it's Endgame, has motorcycles. Yeah, that's all they told us, pretty much. So my big thing has been, they have made no guarantee, they have made no assurances that those two DLCs will be multiplayer. And that concerns me a great deal, because if they were multiplayer, I feel like they would have said so by now. So I am very worried that they're going to end up being like a co-op DLC or a campaign extension DLC, something like that, which to me just wouldn't have the value. So if I'm going to pay $50 for a premium package, and I already have Karkan, so I'm not even counting that, I'd really be paying for two expansion, you know, DLCs for multiplayer. And the truth is, I'm lukewarm on Armored Kill. I don't see how Armored Kill is going to work on a console. I just don't understand it. I have my reservations about PC, even 64 players. I'm just not a vehicle guy, so I will get it. I'll check it out. But I'm lukewarm on it, like I said. So for me, for the math to add up, I need to know those last two DLCs are something that I'm going to want. And them not giving us that information is just ridiculous to me. Would you walk into a restaurant and they go, well, here you go. Here is the appetizer menu and your drink menu. And you look at them and you go, well, what about dinner? What about dessert? Oh, no, we're not going to give you those menus. Just trust us. It'll be good. You'll love it. So, oh, and by the way, it's $50 per dinner. Well, would you do that? No. You want to know what you're buying, okay? You want to know what you're getting. I mean, I'm not asking for details. You don't have to give us all your secrets, you know, but just let us know the core. Is it going to be multiplayer? How many players is it going to be? Because obviously now close quarters is entered into, you know, 8v8, so that changes that. What is the setting? Give us something, you know, like obviously they said after the earthquake, so that's okay. Got to be rubble, probably urban, that type of thing. In-game sounds like it's going to be like a Mad Max, fast-paced, motorcycles, quads, that kind of thing. Well, what the hell? Like, give us a little more. But basically, I'd be happy if you just told me, yes, it's going to be a 4-map pack, multiplayer DLC. Fine, I'll buy it. I'm not much of a degenerate in Battlefield. I love Battlefield. That's enough. That's all I need. But just give us the basics, you know. But they're not even doing that, and that frustrates the heck out of me. Now, I went around and made a lot of advice to everybody not to buy Premium today, unless you are a PS3 user. Because obviously, if you're a PS3 user, you can download Close Quarters right now and be playing. Well, actually, on paper you could be, but DICE actually messed up the servers, so most people can't get on them. But that's, you know, that's not just a DICE thing. That seems to be any kind of a launch problem these days with any developer, with any game. But I've actually gone back on that. You know, I said that if you weren't a PS3 user, don't get don't get the premium just yet. Wait until next week and buy it on Monday, right before you can get it on get the DLC on Tuesday, because there was no reason to get it. You're just not getting anything viable. It turns out to be incorrect. It turns out if you have premium, whether you have bought the DLC or not, but if you just have premium, because I guess in theory you have already bought the DLC, you can start unlocking the guns. And people have the guns, they have the AUG, I've seen it around, people are having it, using it. We went on a channel, on a map, tried to boost a little bit and see if I could unlock it without premium. You cannot. It does not track. As far as I could tell, you need premium in order to start unlocking the guns. So that opens me to reconsider actually purchasing it early. So I may be doing that tomorrow if I get some game time. I'm not sure yet. But, you know, let me know your experiences with premium. You know, I have my issues overall. I don't think the concept is bad. But I don't care about things like gun camo necessarily, or dog tags, or a machete knife. It just doesn't change my experience. I want things that change my experience. Better maps, cool guns, things like that. That's what I want. You know, I'm actually interested in a stat reset. I think that would be cool if I could do that like once a month. And, you know, I don't care of looking elite and having high points or high kills or anything like that. I would like to be able to more accurately track my progress. So there's my little rant and my little information to you guys. Look, I'm going to get more in depth probably about next week when I've really gotten to sink in and play the game. See, I thought this would be a shorter commentary and I would just have the gameplay towards the end, but I was wrong. So, like I said, guys, if you'd like to start unlocking the guns and you think you're going to get premium anyway, go right ahead and buy it. It's $50. It remains to be seen if it'll be a good value or not. Truth is, we're just kind of buying in the dark, and that's unfortunate. That's bad form by DICE and EA. But we're kind of growing to get used to that, aren't we? Anyway, I hope you guys are having fun. I'm really looking forward to Close Quarters, and I'm actually going to do a video on that alone coming next week. I will be absolutely be getting the premium just so I can get that 2 weeks early, because frankly, I cannot wait anymore. This looks like the DLC for me, and I'm really looking forward to it, and I hope you are too. Thanks again for watching, guys. Take care. I hope you're having a good time, and I will talk to you soon.